was the Edenic covenant. The Edenic covenant was made before sin entered the equation. This covenant involved Adam and Eve. Let me throw this in parenthetically, not Adam and Steve.
Lord have mercy. Watch your tone. Watch your tone.
This covenant was made between the original man and the original woman. The terms of this covenant were based on their ability to obey. Adam was given one command: don't touch the tree. And they couldn't do it. You had one job, Adam. You had one job. And that job was to walk in faith and obey. Amen. Church of Jesus Christ. You got one job. Walk in faith and walk in obedience. I don't care what comes down your street. Walk in faith and walk in obedience. I don't care what they call you. Walk in faith and walk in obedience.
Thank you, Lord. That's how you give.
Well, see, he had one job. And it was not to touch the tree and partake of its fruit. But see, we have to understand that God is a covenant-making God and a covenant-keeping God.
Yes,
see, that's key here because he's a covenant-making God and a covenant-keeping God, he has a responsibility to his creation. He has a responsibility to his creation, even though the creation has fallen.
That's right.
So he has to work out a plan of redemption. But let me throw this in parenthetically. The plan wasn't made off the cuff.
That's right. That's
Jesus.
right.
We can never catch God off guard. See, the plan was made in eternity past because he already knew that they were going to break the Edenic covenant. So when the Edenic covenant had been violated and broken due to the fallenness of man, man came under the death penalty. Because the Bible says that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked. We have all sinned. But see, at one time or another, we have all had the wrong attitude when it comes to God. We let folks get us in the wrong attitude. We let situations give us the wrong attitude. But our attitude should be worship. So when we look at all of this, we said we have that man has sinned. Therefore, he must die. But see, check this out. Only man could die for man. But no man born under Adam was worthy.
That's right.
Because we are all born in sin. Only God can redeem man.
But God.
But he cannot redeem it in the spirit form.
Teach it now.
He can only redeem man as a man.
Jesus.
Therefore, God became a sinless man by the incarnation to redeem man back to himself.
Amen.
Ooh.
He does this by the virgin birth. Because the sacrifice can have no sin.
Right.
God brought forth a sinless being out of a sinful being.
Amen.
In John 1:14 states, and the word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we behold his glory, the glory as the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. I'm almost done. I got 3 more minutes. In this text, the atonement by the shedding of blood is an absolute necessity. Mm-hmm. If you don't understand what it means, what the atonement means, it means to be at one with God. Yes, and the doctrine of atonement is made up of the redemptive work of Christ, which involves the crucifixion, his resurrection, his ascension, his exaltation, his glorification, his intercessory ministry, and the second coming.
Yeah.
The need for Jesus lets us know that we have a disconnect. And we must understand that Jesus is the bridge that removes that disconnect.
Amen. Yes. Makes the connection.
And Jesus lets us know metaphorically, because he's not really telling you to drink his blood and eat his flesh. It's a metaphor. By partaking of his flesh and partaking of his blood, we can be connected.
Amen.
With that said, I got 2 more minutes. How do we prepare ourselves for partaking in the blood? Number 1, we must trust the blood.
Yes.
Number 2, we must be hungry for the blood.
My God.
Number 3, and we must partake of the blood. I'm going to say that again. We must trust the blood. We must be hungry for the blood. And we must partake of the blood. If we do these acts in faith, trust, hunger, and partake, we will be ready for that final day. I don't know about you, but I want to be ready for that final day. I want to hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. I want to be ready for that final day. I want to go to a place where there is no more trouble. I want to be ready for that final day. Over there, where there are no more hearses, no more graveyards, no more cemeteries. Every day is going to be Sunday, and the Sabbath will have no end. I don't know about you, but I want to be ready for that final day. The songwriter says, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. Point to yourself. One day when I was lost, you know the words, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Another songwriter says, would you be free from the burden of sin? There is power in the blood. Power in the blood. Would you over evil a victory win? There is wonderful power in the blood. There is power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There's another songwriter said, it reaches.
Amen. Yes, it reaches. To
to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. They said that this blood, it gives me strength from day to day. This blood never loses its power. So when I'm down and out, it will never lose its power. When I'm brushed aside, it will never lose its power. When my world is shattered, it will never lose its power. When I don't feel loved, it will never lose its power. When I'm disappointed, it will never lose its power. When I'm dejected, it will never lose its power. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. It will never lose its power. And Paul says this in Colossians, and I'm out of here. For it pleased the Father that in him all the fullness should dwell.
Yes.
And by him to reconcile all things to himself. By him, whether things on earth or things in heaven, having made peace.
Thank you, Lord.
Through the blood
The blood
of his cross. God bless you.